So it's a tricky situation with Obi-Wan. So yeah, man, questions him, but it's nothing that I hold over his head because I feel he's the only Jedi man can mess with.
Yeah, full. I would say full Jedi.
Yeah, full Jedi.
Full Jedi that man can mess with. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. When I say yeah,
We are live.
We are live.
We are live.
did I say welcome to the main event?
Run that thing right now, are you mad?
Oh, man.
Behave before you talk about what I'm talking about, yeah?
Disclaimer.
Run that thing back. Nah, man. Stay there in your corner, man. Run that thing back, fam. I don't want to hear nothing from you. We are live, guys. I'm Joe, one third of the Cyber Nerds.
Revenue GS, and welcome to Sith Academy. It's that time of the week where we dive into another lesson, and today we have Kenobi Disney Plus series teaser trailer.
It's fan made thing, innit?
Yep, as usual, as always. How do we feel about Ian McGregor? Ewan. I always say Ian for some reason. For years I've been saying Ian,
Ewan McGregor, fam. Bruv, to me, definitely he's Obi-Wan, isn't it?
Indeed.
It's mad because, like, obviously, like, the older heads are going to be like, nah, it's not, it's Alex McGuinness, but, bruv, there's more Ewan McGregor,
yeah.
Obi-Wan than anything. But obviously, you got to pay respect to the Godfathers and that still. But yeah, bruv, he's Obi-Wan to me, fam. I feel like, man's always liked Obi-Wan.
Mm-hmm.
Man always questions Obi-Wan.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like he's, I don't know. I feel like Obi-Wan's like almost like a lost youth, fam. Get me? Like, obviously, his master, Qui-Gon, got taken early. And then from there, he was just kind of trying to find his own feet. And then, obviously, he had elders that are a bit moist. Like, it was a bit mad.
Yeah, it's with Obi-Wan, is one of those things that, obviously, he's got his own ways. But then being around the Supreme Council, which just didn't
do him no favors.
Didn't help him in it. So it's a tricky situation with Obi-Wan. So yeah, man, questions him, but it's nothing that I hold over his head because I feel he's the only Jedi man can mess with.
Yeah, full. I would say full Jedi.
Yeah, full Jedi.
Full Jedi that man can mess with. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. When I say yeah, he's a bit of a lost youth, I didn't mean it like a negative way. I just meant like. I felt like for a character who stands firmly on the Jedi side, he still seems pretty conflicted at times. Like, he has deeper relationships than maybe he should. He doesn't know how to handle some certain scenarios. But yeah, man, like, get me. He tries to do what he thinks is right at the time. Sometimes he's right, sometimes he's wrong. It's calm, fam.
Most times he's right, which makes him.
Is he right most times?
I would believe so. I think with him it's just that the critical ones is pretty bad. The critical ones, like you asking your brother to spy, do crud like some next level, then.
Yeah, but see, for me,
it's just
when you're saying more times he makes the right decision.
Yeah.
But for me, those one wrong decisions
are critical.
They're critical, but they outweigh the 10 right decisions you made. It's like you might as well have made 10 wrong decisions and made the right decision there, because that stuff would have balanced out, bruv. Because then there would have been no Vader. Like, period. Just like that. Boom. There's no Vader. Get me? Even though you told Anakin, oh, look, go and have a date with Padme. Like, they're not supposed to have a relationship, but you pushing him into that relationship would have been better than you telling him to go spy on Palpatine, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So, that's why I say he's a lost... It gets dicey. It gets dicey.
Let's get this thing popping, man.
Guys, if you haven't already, go and sign up to the Sith Academy on YouTube or on patreon.com/cybernerds.
In your solitude on Tatooine, training I have for you.
There's a thing that swallows you. It holds you together while it's tearing you apart. It's terrifying.
I love you!
Okay.
It's a lot, man.
The desert is ruthless. Strips you of your vanities, your illusions, and gives you the opportunity to see yourself for who you are.
Remember, my dear Obi-Wan. I've loved you always. I always will.
And I'll stay as long as it takes. Forever. To witness the end.
Kenobi.
Interesting parts in this short video
It's an L for me, bro.
that really
Don't take
tries
it.
tries to like put the solitude journey that Obi-Wan goes through.
100%.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's kind of deep because like you go from being surrounded by all these members, the clones. Do you know what I'm saying? Like even the droids, all of that,
Yeah.
to just being completely removed and to look after this particular individual. But then what do you do with your day? How do you...
Obviously, like, in this scenario, it's like, man secluded and tormented by all the mistakes he's made in the past, whether they be right or wrong. I feel that. Do you get what I'm saying? But, like, for the trailer, I felt like there was so much more they could have put into it.
Yeah, and
Do you get what
I'm
saying?
specifically talking about the first 10, 15 seconds.
10, 15
of the
seconds,
trailers.
it starts off fiery.
Exactly.
And then it kind of like, do you know what I'm saying?
And
They
that's
should've-
why I'm really sticking to that, because anything else didn't do much for me. It was just legitimately those first few seconds that's got me thinking like, raw, like, how was my man going through? And I know I've read one or two comics where he's just, he's like, he's avoiding bad stuff because he doesn't want to be exposed and stuff like that, innit?
I feel like if they're going to do a series like this, yes, it should have elements of Lost Man in the Desert, but there's got to be some sort of adventure and journey he goes on, even if it's just a mental one, bruv. Even if it's just happening in his mind, because I feel like that scenario with Obi-Wan is much like the Yoda on Dagobah, bruv, where Yoda goes to Dagobah and he's doing stuff, and then he communes with Qui-Gon and goes on a mission and finds out how to, do you know what I'm saying, pass on to the next life and all that other stuff, bruv. I feel like that's the kind of area.
A lot of like mental,
yes, bruv, it's got
stuff
to
that is going
be deep Force stuff, bruv. Like even at the beginning of this trailer, which is sick, bruv. It starts off so promising, where it says, that thing. There's a thing that pulls you apart but keeps you together, bruh.
Yeah.
That is it, bruv. Man's lived through all the 66, seen his whole family, friends, everyone, loved ones, all get finished. Like he mentally should be in the same place Luke is in episode 8. Where he's like, I've shut myself off from the Force. I'm not saying Obi-Wan makes that same decision to shut himself off, but imagine still feeling the Force in that after the Force is feeling shattered around you, bruv. We've got to dive into that, bruv. We've got to feel like, what does that feel like? We've never had that explored with any character, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's what I would love, bruv. Him trying to he's looking after Luke, but there's got to be one episode where he's like, I've heard that there's a Jedi who's being hunted and he needs my help. Like, do you know what I'm saying? He could stumble onto something. Hear two stormtroopers talking. Oh, they've trapped a Jedi here. Like, bruv, and go to the rescue, fam.
I feel like you're definitely gonna get those episodes where Qui-Gon is just find himself in Qui-Gon situations where it's unavoidable. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, sorry, Obi-Wan.
No, you're cool.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Bruv, go on.
But and that's something that you'd expect, because that's just always like it's like I don't look for trouble, but here we are.
Next thing that they peppered into the trailer as well, I thought was good. Liam Neeson, bruv. If you're doing a series, just cast Liam Neeson as the Force Ghost of Qui-Gon, bruv. You could, bruv.
Yeah, you have to.
When we're talking about the co-star, bruv, the co-star of this whole show could be Liam Neeson's Force Ghost, bruv.
Because
Obi-Wan.
you know
I
what?
told you that, and it's just deeper. It's
And you
training
can-
through the
and-
Force,
and
bro.
Yeah, and you know what? You can really dive into their relationship once again,
Fam.
and be like, and even Qui-Gon's mistakes and stuff like that, where he kind of like admits to it, but then like Obi-Wan kind of like has embraced that lesson, but now Qui-Gon's like, well, I'm not so sure about that. I was, you know, I'm so like it's just about like redemption, a lot of bonding relationships and mending stuff that was broken back then. So I feel like this can be really, really deep. You know what I'm saying? Not so much focused on action, but most like the Force, relationships, and where do we go from here? Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, you also have Luke over there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, easy getting messages that...
I mean, Luke's out there, Maul's out there. Bruv, there's Bear Man
Do you know what I'm
out there,
saying?
bruv.
Like, easy getting the message that, you know, Organa, she's doing fine, she's doing okay, she's prospering as, you know, she's doing the mom proud and stuff like
Yeah.
stuff that be like, oh, like, you know, I can see Padme doing stuff like, you know what I'm saying? Because he is really he's in the center of
Bruv,
all
he's
of
the
that.
glue. He's the glue to the whole thing, fam.
Do you know what I'm saying? So,
Bruv, the
it-
Mandalorians come into this as well, bruv. Obviously,
Exactly.
with
His
his
relationship
relationship with Sabine, bruv. What's going on the Mandalore at this time? Like,
Yeah, man.
Obi-Wan is involved in so much stuff, bruv, that a season with him or a mini-series, whatever, could just be a madness,
Oh man,
bruv.
it would be
could
so,
be super
it would be
legit,
so
bruv.
good. And the way they're taking this whole series, and I just finished watching the Mandalorian for the third time, and I'm just like, it's just so simple. There's nothing like crazy about what they're doing, but it's just so good at the same time, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? They didn't have to go out of their way to try to create something that's mind blowing. It's just like, no, it's just so grounded, and it's just story.
That's my favourite
char-
season 2, though, bruv.
Character development, like it's just, the people they bring in, the cast they bring in, it's just so good.
My fear with season 2 is that they're gonna like start bringing in all this stuff, bruv, because of how popular the show is, bruv. And I hope that you man just.
I can't see that. Not with 5 on them, man, bro.
Bruv.
I think they're just too ahead to let external stuff just digress them for what they're doing, bro.
They don't own the IP in it. That's the bottom line.
Yeah,
for
but
me,
they're
bruv.
the ones who push the IP to where it is.
Fam, I hear that, bro. But look where the movies are at, bro.
They ain't got nothing to do with the
I know
movies.
they ain't got nothing to do with the movie, but that's the point, bro. Like, at some point they might not have nothing to do with this. You know what I'm saying, bro? I don't want these things to happen. And I'm like, I love the Mandalorian. I want it to be great, fam. But I'm just saying, it's like when you hear about Ahsoka's getting cast and this is happening and this is happening, and you're like, I want the main focus to stay with with Mando. You get me? So
The
hopefully
child, yeah.
these lot are compliments to what he's doing and don't try and overshine the thing, bruv, or it get convoluted where now it's a team of, you know, like, man don't need that, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying? So, and make sure Gina comes back, innit?
Oh, Gina definitely has to come back, man. She's so badass in the first season, bro.
She's just bad, bro.
Just guys, you know what? Yeah, you know what? This is. I'm gonna say this is a C today, innit? It's not a win. It's not a loss, because like the first 10 to me, the first few seconds was everything. That's why I dismissed the rest of the trailer, because that wasn't, to me, it wasn't important, innit? So you guys getting a C today from me. It might be a fail from your other teacher, innit? But like,
I'm not really giving out grades, but I feel like
only because that little, it's just
the core idea and heart of it is there.
Yeah.
The execution of it is lacking.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So
Yes.
I'm not like, I weren't feeling the trailer,
Yeah.
but I feel the force coming out of it.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, bruv, for me, it's not like, bruv, we don't need to give grade. For me, I don't need to give a grade, but
It wasn't
bruv, it
you know.
spiced up a nice conversation between what we
Exactly.
want from the Obi-Wan and all of that. So, bruv, I'm about it. Get me.
Alright, well, I appreciate you guys coming through another week of Sith Academy. If you want to be part of this, you can always head over to patreon.com/cybernerds, or just stay on YouTube and become a member on the right tier. Other than that, we'll be seeing you guys next week. I'm Raven the GS,
Joe, one further, the Cyber Nerds.
and enjoy the rest of your week.